So, Chariot of the Mystery, Part 2, the Earthly Branches, second class, practice session. I'll begin with scripture, sit quietly a little bit, and then practice the form. Let the resonance pierce you like chimes of white jade. Purifying in all directions. Purification Song. The rousing chime of white jade purifies the 10 directions, bringing peace to the rivers and oceans. The high peaks bear the weather, and the myriad spirits bow, requesting the presence of the immortals. Heaven is freed of impure air, earth is freed of all temptations, and obscure wisdom is clearly perceived. So vast and generous is the mystery beyond mystery. The mystery that cannot be named. The high peaks bear the weather, they endure the changes. It's also an image of meditation. The body is mountain, the weather of emotion and circumstance. We simply remain still and bear the weather, while maintaining an orientation of lowering ourselves. The myriad spirits bow. Prayer for the teachings. Immortal of the great veiled 3 treasures, may your numinous voice pervade every place, extinguishing wrongs and dissolving transgressions. May your treasured signs pervade every time, coming to the aid of those in need. May this altar be open so the teachings in these verses manifest. May our efforts be meritorious and in alignment with the teachings that follow. Prayer for abundance. Ascending to the highest altar with the stepping toward emptiness song, we pray that the lands be blessed and avoid even the shortest drought. Today our pure hearts present at the golden watchtower within, purified with the resonance of the numinous voice, the numinous text, the resonance of white jade. Our pure hearts present at the golden watchtower within, observing the goal, the perfected reality, the location of observation. Amidst the morning's peaceful haze of incense, the jade furnace burns. Our cultivation continues. We sustain the burning, the effort and attention at transformation. The central territory is fortified. Mountains and rivers are robust. The landscape and the landscape of the body are healthy. The immortal's splendor is expansive, and saints and sages are luminous. We're open to the magic the aliveness of the stillness. When we all pay respects to the ancient sages each day, the year's harvest is plentiful, and the people enjoy peace and tranquility. In clarity and stillness, our efforts fruit. Prayer for fruition. Immortal of constant clarity and constant stillness, when the realized mind is clear and still, the Tao has fulfilled our ancestral purpose, like the culmination of the pearl moon. Ancestral purpose in the sense of the root, the coming into being. May the darkness be swept from our minds until no obstacles remain, and a full circle of light fills the great void. The highest medicine is within the body, Shen, Qi, Jing. Each of us has the capacity to eliminate deficiency and excess. May we come to know the primordial unity by reversing the way to nurture each day the yellow sprout and the golden tripod, protecting our center, our ultimate reality at the center, our relationship to that reality so it can grow and sprout and fruit. Before the altar we are all the same, each of us reverent within and without. To our heartfelt summons the Tao replies, so we recite these scriptures and follow the teachings. Sincerity, faith, open the teachings. Incantations. Purifying the mind. Tai Shang, Tai Xing, adapting to change without end, expelling evil and binding demons. Protect my destiny, guard my body. May my wisdom be luminous and pure, the spirit of my heart-mind at peace, my 3 Hun everlasting, and my Po undying. May this order be swiftly carried out. Jiji Wulu Ling. Hun and Po are yin and yang aspects of the soul, the aliveness. Purifying the speech. Dan Ju, spirit of the mouth, expel the filth and foul air, so Zheng Lun, spirit of the tongue, can infuse my destiny with spiritual nourishment. Lo Qian, spirit of the teeth, reject perversity and protect truth, so Hu Bun, spirit of the throat, can guide down the liquid spiritual qi. Dan Yuan, spirit of the heart, enable me to penetrate reality, so Lian Yi, spirit of thought, can constantly abide in the Tao. May this order be swiftly carried out. Jiji Wulu Ling. Purify the speech, we purify the body that makes the speech, in addition to the thought that abides in the Tao. Purifying heaven and earth, cutting away the weeds. Heaven and earth in their natural state, foul qi scatters. It is of the essence of foul qi that it scatters. Letting it be enables the cycle to complete itself, to self-harmonize. Deep within the mysterious emptiness is the radiant clarity of Great Source. In 8 directions the spirits inspire awe and deliver me to my natural state. The mandate of the Lingbao talisman reverberates through the 9 heavens. The generals Gan Luo and Da Na penetrate the Dipper's great mystery. Demons are cut down, evil is bound, and the myriad ghosts are slain. Another way of imaging foul qi scatters. The central mountain Shenzhou Yuanshu's jade script I hold and chant one time, preventing illness and prolonging life. The 5 sacred peaks restrain the phases. Across the 8 oceans the revelation is recognized. The demon king surrenders and now stands guard at my terrace. The inauspicious is completely dispersed. The chi of the Tao is constant and perpetual. Jiji Wulu Ling. You can hear, especially with the kind of abstraction of the beginning and end of the verse, the way the demon king kind of imagery is animating these more conceptual understandings, foul chi scattering. The inauspicious is completely dispersed. Incense prayer. May the Tao give rise to true understanding, and the incense carry away my delusion. The incense burns in the jade furnace, and I focus on the higher beings before me. The numinous reality returns my gaze, fluttering the flag of the immortals on the pavilion. May the Lord of the past grant clear passage to the 9 heavens. Jiji Wulu Ling. Golden light, spirit, incantation. Heaven and earth are the fundament of the mystery, the root of the 10,000 chi. Extensive cultivation through tumultuous times has confirmed the pervasion of spirit. Throughout the 3 realms we understand the Tao, the ultimate reality, is supreme. 3 realms are form, formlessness, and desire. The body has its golden light reflecting and hiding within, or hidden within. Looking, you cannot see it. Listening, you cannot hear it. Embracing heaven and earth, it nourishes all things. Chanting this 10,000 times, my entire being is radiant and luminous. The 3 realms are protected, the 5 gods respected. The 10,000 spirits pay ritual respects, enlisting the support of the thunderbolt. Ghosts are stricken with fear, demons lose their mind. The inauspicious is dispersed. Inside, a thunderbolt. The thunder god's hidden face. Wisdom penetrates throughout. The 5 chi flourish. 5 elements, energies. The golden light is revealed, hidden and watching over the realized person. We all have the reality, the ultimate reality, the golden light, accessible within. Jiji Wulu Ling. I'll read again the beginning part of the scripture of constant clarity and stillness as spoken by Taishang Laojun, the Jing Jing Jing, classic of clarity and stillness. I'm going to repeat this from last week because it introduces the patterns that we're discussing, that we're learning with this form. Lord Lao said, "The great Tao is without form. It gives rise to heaven and earth. The great Tao is without sentience. It moves the heavenly cycles. The great Tao is without name. It nourishes earthly existence. I do not know its name. Forced to name it, I call it Tao. From the nameless non-being comes being. in these two parts that interact. Each particular instance of the Tao has clarity and also has turbidity, has movement and also has stillness. Clarity is of heaven, turbidity of earth, movement of heaven, stillness of earth. Clarity is male, turbidity is female. Movement is male, stillness is female. Again, these are typologies, not gender related. Descending from the root and flowing to the branches, the Tao gives rise to all things. Clarity develops out of turbidity. Movement is founded on stillness. Human beings have the capacity to be constantly clear and still, because heaven and earth always return to the source. This returning to the source language is the same language in our kind of the poem of the names of the form that we're learning now. The spirit is drawn to clarity, but the mind disturbs it. The mind is drawn to stillness, but desires pull it away. If you're able to constantly let go of desires, the mind naturally achieves stillness. When the mind is clear and still, the spirit naturally achieves clarity. In this natural state, the 6 desires do not arise, and the 3 poisons are completely dispersed. I'll leave it there for now. Sit quietly now with the support of the resonance of the numinous text and numinous voice. This language that comes, is received, that comes directly from the ultimate reality. Shaped by our bodies into speech and text. Practice of non-doing, a non-meditation meditation. It's the same instruction at the beginning as it does at the end, for beginners as well as advanced meditators. Letting everything be, including the doing. You can feel it in your body, your spine floats a little more brightly and lightly. Feel it in your mind because the leaning forward of your spirit relaxes, settles back in the center. You can feel it in the pulling back of your senses. Letting go of the following that comes with a sound or a pain or a particular comfort. One of the names for Taoist meditation is abiding in the center. We aren't pushing or pulling, chasing or leading. We're at rest in the center. We're at rest in the center. The weather systems move through and around us. But we are still like the mountain. And our three sources, Jun Gong, Gong meaning meritorious effort, effort toward the sacred, toward realization. Jun, Z-H-E-N, an opinion meaning reality, truth, ultimate reality. Three sources, Jun Gong. In the first half, the yang rising energy we trace the seasons and the days. We tend to the center primarily, clearing and resonating at the different energy centers of the central channel. And then we return to the root and move with the weather system around that center. Before returning again to stillness. So as we practice the mudra and mantra, allow your attention to rest in the center, either purely in the center as we just have done in this meditation, that's the best possible way, just resting in center for all of the doing, which allows it to be, in fact, non-doing. Next best is rest at the energy centers along the central channel, lower dantian, behind the solar plexus, behind the heart, middle dantian, throat and upper dantian. In the second part, feel the cycling of the energy a little bit more out from the center, so up the back and down the front. Bring your hands into the Pure Yang Mudra. Pinkies touching, middle fingers touching, thumbs touching. It's as if you're holding a sphere, the golden red sphere of your lower dantian. And visualize your hands inside your body. Yang rising in the ocean. The initial movement out of stillness. Felt at midnight or winter solstice. The beginning of the new cycle. The mantra is Hong. With the mouth closed, sounds like or compressing the air, the energy into the lower belly. Those with familiarity and comfort can physically compress by lifting the perineum, pressing down with the diaphragm. And if you like, you can hold that compression and you'll feel the heat quite readily. We'll do 9 cycles. Each cycle will include inhale, hold, finish with the hum. If you can't, hold briefly. Let's do the first 3 together. Inhale. Hold. It's an open hold, so don't lock the glottis. It's as if you're continuing to inhale. Finish with the hum. Again, inhale and hold. Finish with the hum. Again, inhale, hold. Home. 6 more at your own pace. It's not a race to be first or last. At your own pace. Push your comfort slightly, but avoid stress and strain. Have some experience with breath and energy, you may find that during the breath hold you feel a kind of culmination and release of the heat, and you can follow that release with the hum. Otherwise, just tune to the discomfort, slight discomfort of the breath hold. These breaths, these mantra soundings, like pulsing, like beats, steps on the way toward the springtime emergence. Let's do one final one, wherever you are in your count. We'll transition to the second part of the form, the earth heart mudra, or seal. We call them hand seals. They are contracts between stamps, between heaven and earth. The hands are open, palms facing down. Be approximately over your knees if you're seated cross-legged. Fingers open and curved as if holding a ball. Connecting to the earth. Earth heart embraces all. It's my original translation. On the chart I have, with a kind heart all is forgiven. You can feel that sphere of meaning. Letting go. Earth turns everything it receives into vitality. Without judgment. Without expectation. The mantra here is who. Let's sound the first one out loud together. The feeling is, and even the meaning of the character is sighing. It's this kind of letting go. Let it all return to the earth. Inhale and hold. Exhale with who. The next two soundings of who, we'll do it silently, but try and feel that same vibration within the body that you just generated. Inhale and who, inhale and hold. Exhale with hu. Let it all go. One more. Inhale, hold. Silent hu. Transition to the third part. Cycling Qian and Kun. Remember, there's a circle of gathering with the wrists, and then the elbows, and then the shoulders. So 3-part, gradually bigger gather. And we arrive, the hands palm up, the solar plexus, shoulders back and down. Let's try that gather together. Try and time it so it takes the whole inhale. Hold. We'll exhale with shu, and we'll sound it this first time. Shu. Hands coming forward, not stretching, but to a comfortable extension. Pure yang and pure yin, cycling hidden within, literally in the form within your sleeves. The long sleeves of our robes hide the secrets of the movements of the hands. The sleeve of the body hides the secret of the movements within. This transition, inhale with a single large gathering. Hold. Exhale with shu silently. Hearing and feeling the resonance with your mind in your body. Inhale and gather. One more with shu. Hold. Shu. Inhale and gather. Same gather, but this time we arrive a little bit higher. Palms approximately at the middle dantian, the level of the nipples. Ring and pinky fingers pointing to heaven. And squeeze together. Index and middle finger squeeze together and pointing forward on the horizon. And the thumbs outstretched. The Taoist reality, hand seal. Sincerity opens the true path. Inhale and hold. The mantra will be Home. Sounding home out loud. Oh. The hands come forward, this time reaching arms straight. Sides of the hands come together. We'll keep our hands here and sound home 2 more times. Inhale, hold. Home. And one more. Home. It's the same mantra for the next part, and in this part we bring this energy back, or this connection to reality, back into the body. As we sound the mantra, hands cycle back and we arrive in the 3 layers mudra. The 3 layers become one. Inhale. Home. Arms forming a circle inside, hands and arms at the level of shoulder and heart. 3 fingers straight, connecting in the center, pinkies reaching toward heaven and thumbs toward earth. The 3 layers, Jing, Qi, Shen, as one. Home, 2 more times. Inhale. Home. Go directly into the inhale, hold again. Home. the mantra Ha. We open the arms, press the palms to the horizons, connecting to center, connecting to the boundless, becoming boundless. Inhale. Two more. As you inhale, form the golden turtle mudra. The fingers are straight, the palm is hollow as if holding an egg. Inhale, turn your fingertips and palms to face your kidneys. Tuck your pelvis and sound the mantra Hai Hey with the mouth closed, returning to the root. Inhale, allow the body to expand, and repeat 2 more times. Now we'll move the body up, the energy up from the kidneys, up the spine, beginning the cycle, up and down, using the mantra Om. We'll coil our spine, tuck the pelvis, chin to chest, teeth slightly clenched so we feel the Om vibrating in our teeth, vibrating in our spine. All as we move the hands, guiding the energy up the spine to the crown. Inhale. Let's try holding in this position. Try and keep openness in the spine. It's not folding or collapsing, but as if rounding around a ball. Inhale. One more. Inhale and rise up, straightening the spine, feeling the flush in the body and the head. Hands open in a V above. Spiritual chi mingles at the purple palace. Your most essential energy mingling with the most essential energy of all. Om, 3 times. Inhale. And tune the vibration to feel it within your body, and also maybe particularly at the jade pillow where the spine meets the skull and the crown. Feel some vibration there. Inhale. one more. Inhale and bring the palms and fingers back to face the crown. The golden light returns, illuminates, connecting outward, finding it within. Inhale and gently hold open. The body is bright. And exhale with a gentle hum, same hum. Bring the energy in hands down the front of the body. Arriving in the silver light mudra. The thumbs touching, the index fingertips touching, making a diamond. Palms facing the body. Center that diamond over the navel. Silver light, moonlight, mudra, hand seal. Culmination of the pearl moon. Actualizing of her ancestral purpose. Body is bright, silver light. Bright moon over Mount Kunlun. The place where heaven touches earth. Mythological point of the origin of all teachings. Transition now to the Taiji, the great ultimate mudra. For women, the left hand clasps the right. For men, the right clasps the left. The inner thumb presses on the palm gently but firmly, the outer thumb pressing between the index and thumb on the opposite hand, palms facing the body, held at the lower dantian, elbows reaching out slightly, making space in the upper back. Qing Jing Wu Wei, clarity, stillness, non-doing. in the coarse to subtle spectrum of our experience, we can find a reliable, gentle approach to our deepest stillness, our brightest clarity, most constant clarity. We can begin with the breath, feeling the physical breath and the physical body. When the breath is gentle and steady, you may have access to the movement or breath of the chi, the energy, gentle pulsings, cyclings. Whole field of being. We can rest our attention on this breath. As this energetic layer becomes familiar and steady in our attention, we have the opportunity to feel, see, connect to an underlying stillness. Sometimes first accessed through the change, the point at which the contraction and expansion become one another. Don't focus too hard, just allow your attention to be steady and subtle. As you come to know the stillness, become familiar with its relationship to movement, the stillness and the movement of the chi. May have the opportunity to see the stillness as the root of the watching. And with clarity see that clarity and stillness are simply watching themselves, allowing the happening to happen. Naturally. Jing Jing Wu Wei. Clarity, stillness. Non-doing. allowing the weather, all things, clouds of being, fall away as they actualize their own ancestral purpose, arising, transforming and passing away. Take a moment to offer the merit of this practice, the goal. In service of the realization, the self-recognition, and the clarity and stillness of all sentient beings. In all sentience, in all being. Thank you. Let's do a brief closing to help saturate, to move the chi around. We'll do pervasive fire, which is an inhale, clap above our heads. Make fire between our palms and then massage our whole body. If you can do it with the breath held, you'll intensify it a little bit, but anything's okay. Inhale. Hope that worked on the internet. Thanks everybody. Let's break for a few minutes and return for tea. No rush.